Hello YouTube, this is Chris and welcome back to Now I'm Nothing 1983 TV and Let's Play Earthbound Episode 2. Now, funny story, when I finished Episode 1, I had made it to this point, and this is where we left off, and I closed the window, gave myself a pat on the back on a job well done, and I did not save my game. So after renaming everybody, I've made it back to this point, even gained an extra experience level from where we left off. So without further ado, let's continue. Now when we left off, our little friend here in the yellow backpack, Ness, I like his little yellow backpack and the red hat. Ness, I'm sorry, in this game he is Ash. He was woken up in the middle of the night by a strange meteorite, seen on the left, and he went to check it out. Later in the night, woke up again by Pokey, this weird-looking guy behind me. And Pokey came to wake me up saying that his brother Picky ran off scared. So, myself, Pokey, and my dog Rex came out to find Picky, and we just made it to the meteorite, so let's continue. A woof! If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. So long, Rex. Thanks for coming, buddy. And if we look over here, here's Picky. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Alright, so let's get these kids home. Ash, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Why no, Pokey, I do not. Oh, come on, you must hear it. And now I hear it. A bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, often pronounced as Gigas, but I always thought it was Gygus, so that's what we're going to go with for this playthrough. Gygus, universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ash. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ash. Did you listen to what I told you? Yes, I did. If you say no, he repeats that whole long story again. Thank you for listening to my long story. Don't mention it. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. I thought he had that exclamation point above the head because they are apparently touching noses right now. Ash, looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Geez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Well, let's get going home. Get these boys home. I love the very simplistic graphics. Again, this came out in 1995, but I love the simple feel of it. It really made the game age gracefully, actually. And now the first sort of... I can't even really call it a boss battle. You'll see why here in a moment. It's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas' plans. But, Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Starman Jr. has blocked the way. So, we'll just bash him. Now the reason I say this is such an easy battle is because this psychic shield the Buzz Buzz keeps casting will protect us from any magic. And Starman Jr. only uses psychic attacks, so this battle is very straightforward. Later on in the game we're going to meet many other Starmen, and they're not going to be quite so easy as Starman Jr. As you see, it keeps disappearing. So Picky's trying to help out here. Pokey, not so much. Oh baby, offense went up by 6, speed up by 2, guts up by 2, luck up by 2, maximum HP only up by 1. But we did realize the power of hypnosis. Whoa, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent, due to Gygas' influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Alright, we'll listen later. Let's get these kids home. To their mom, Mimi. Some sort of a clown lady. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really gonna get it now. And that, my friends, is what child abuse sounds like. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Aye! Is that how you spell that, really? I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. No, Buzz Buzz. Ah, gasp. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. Cue the music. To defeat Gygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Winnet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Alright, you are a very intelligent young man, and... oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Gasp. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But did you want to hear the story one more time? No, God no, no. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Arg. Gasp. And we've got the Sound Stone, and the great Buzz Buzz has been defeated. Yeah, we can't quite make it home quite yet. Now we can go home. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. And don't forget that we are playing a Nintendo game, so it's very important to give the peace sign. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Just another odd little thing in this game. There's a lot of them. This guy pops in periodically and he'll take our picture during our adventure. Well, Mother, I must go on an adventure. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now, you look tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some Subway and scoot up to bed. Subway. Eat fresh. Thanks, Mom. And we're ready to go. We'll just give Dad a quick call before we go. Ash, it's your dad. I deposited $59 into your bank account. Taking away what you've spent, you should now have $89 in the bank. Well, experience to the next level? 57. Anyway, what do you need from me? Would you like him to record and save our progress? Your dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I've created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. And we'd like to continue playing. Ash, you like to work hard, just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. So, with our progress saved, we'll finish on, or continue on in our journey. Now we'll just go explore town a little bit. And I'm hoping, we might not, but I'm hoping to have the next mini-boss defeated before we go on in the game. I guess it would be the first real mini-boss. But first we're going to stop by the library here. Hi! Kids can only borrow maps at this library. Do you want to borrow one? Yes. Here's a map. Juanette isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there, except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button, located near the top. Ha ha ha. Ash got the town map. And a little fourth wall break there. Now there's a lot of people to talk to in town. I'm not going to bother talking to them all. Save that for your own playthrough. We're just going to stick really to the main story in this playthrough. And we'll dig around the trash cans because we can. And hey, there's a hamburger. I like a trash hamburger. And the first place you want to stop by in any new town is the drugstore. So, we'll just take out some money. I take out 50 because I already know what I'm buying here. But you always want to talk to the guy with glasses. And we're going to get a new weapon here. And I love in this game that you can equip it right in the menu as you buy it, and then it even gives you the option to sell your old equipment, because we won't be needing it anymore. So yes, we'll sell that. No, we do not need anything else at this time. Now, I did miss something back here, so we'll just rush right back. There's a little hidden clubhouse here, and this boy, this very kind boy, will give us his Mr. Baseball cap. Because I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. And we'll just go ahead and equip that right away. And that'll bring our defense up a fair amount. Now, I'm going to save us a little bit of following around. We want to go up sort of northwest to get to Giant Step, but you'll find a locked door, and you'll have to talk to the mayor. The mayor says if you want the key to get in the locked door, you have to defeat the town gang, some local ruffians known as the Sharks. We're just going to skip a step and go and find the Sharks. I think I took the long way around to them, but we'll see them up here. There's quite a bit. They're quite a bit stronger than me at this point in the game, so I'm going to try to thin it out so I'm only fighting one at a time. Until we get up a level or two, then it'll be a little easier. Uh-oh, he shredded fiercely. It's just a little more powerful attack. What I want to try to do is get up, let's say probably around level 6 or 7. You want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? Frank is the leader of the Sharks, and we'll meet him shortly. But again, as I said, we just want to level up here a little bit. I think I might have said it already, but most of the battles are mostly text-based, and it's worth reading just because it's entertaining by itself. So I'm walking away just to sort of generate more enemies. And there's some, but there's a couple of them. So I'll thin them out and only fight one. And I was pretty lucky there. He brought me down. He could have killed me in one hit, but he missed, so I was lucky. Do you want to start a fight or what? They talk pretty tough, too. These guys are bad ace. Now, as you can see, until I get a little higher in experience, they will bring me down in health quite quickly. Can of fruit juice from the garbage? Sure. We'll have that with the hamburger. Speaking of which, let's get some of these cookies used up. Because really, past the beginning of the game, cookies only bringing you up 6 HP, they don't give you too much of anything, so. Oh, we had enough to max out our HP as well, so that's decent. And once I level up again, there's also a cheap bracelet that I'm going to go and get from the drugstore. Pardon this if it seems a little monotonous. Again, later on, most of the leveling up I do in the game, and I will be doing quite a lot, but I'll be doing that while not recording. And 14, that wasn't even a critical hit, so just to show how much these guys can bring you down this early in the game. And maximum PP up by 5. That's your psychic points, but it's much funnier to say PP. And I'm thinking I should have enough money now to get this from the drugstore, and we'll continue up again until level 6 or 7. Oh yeah, 147. So at this point, the money's growing quickly. And let's get that cheap bracelet. Because $98, that sounds cheap. And nope, I think we're pretty good. And the next thing we'll do is call Dad again to save. Actually, why don't we just go home to do that? You're gonna spend most of the time you want to recover your health sleeping in hotels in the game. But this early in the game, save your money from the hotel, and you might as well just go home. Because Mom will feed you Subway. Subway. Thanks again for that, Max. Max, for anybody just tuning in this episode, is the friend that suggested Subway. It was my friends that chose characters for this. Ash being chosen by a fellow YouTuber. Now I just want to interrupt myself and show you this. If you happen to get the enemy from behind, you'll get green sort of loadout, and that'll give you a bonus attack. If it's a weak enough enemy, it won't even make you fight it, which is really another great feature of this game. You don't need to waste a lot of time fighting weaker battles, but it'll still give you the experience. So, I'll try fighting two at once here. And then I think what I'm going to do is just try to level up to level 7 off of camera here, and then I'll be back shortly and we will fight Frank. But in the spirit of keeping it short, most of the time I won't be editing the episodes like this. But in this case, oh, this is actually going to be a decent experience. Okay, so I'm going to be back shortly, and I'll be back right in front of the arcade. For you guys, it'll won't even take any time at all. And after some clever editing techniques, I have just teleported myself to level 7. Actually, I took the time and leveled up myself. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. Maybe my editing isn't that clever, but nevertheless, I've saved us time, and now I can go ahead. My inventory is pretty much full of hamburgers and some food right now from fighting these guys, so we should be in decent shape to fight Frankie. This level's going on a little longer than it needed to, though. And see, since we can't carry anymore, do you want to throw something away? No, we'll just leave the hamburger behind. And let's go back and fight Frankie. No, not particularly. So, we'll make quick work of this guy. We'll heal ourselves, and Frankie at this rate shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Again, he's your first sort of mini-boss in the game. And there we go, that maxed us out. And here's Frankie. I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Ash being the usual silent protagonist that was pretty common in this era of RPGs. And Frank is so cool, he's even got his own theme music. Of course, you will hear this music later. And we'll just back and forth. Oh, but he's actually doing some decent damage, so... So maybe after this attack, I'll, okay, or not. I was gonna say I'll heal up a little bit, but this is the first part of this fight. The second is Frankie's secret weapon. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. And this is the unstoppable weapon. Yeah, it's that cool. So he's going to use a burst of steam before he throws a punch. Oh! So I'll let him take a other punch at me here. And I leveled up so high that there was not too much of a challenge there. Now this level is going to go a little bit further. This episode, I'm sorry, is going to go a little bit longer because I do want to get at least to the cave. That way I can level up a little more before playing again. So we'll get that spot. Now he's talking about Giant Step. Here's quite a powerful spot. There's some sort of special power stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step now. That's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the Towering Entertainer's Shack. The Touring Entertainer's Shack. This game would be a lot easier if I could read. Perkle, the mayor of Onette, has a key to the shack. Ash, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. Yeah? They don't bother me anymore. In fact, I won't even have any more random encounters with them, which is great. We'll just go ahead to the Touring Entertainer's Shack, where we will close. No, sorry. First, we do have to stop by Town Hall and speak with Mayor B.H. Perkle. Yeah, we'll just go straight on up. Officer, thank you so much for all of your help. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town mullies. You punched them out big time. You kicked their butts. You bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the Touring Entertainer's Shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Yes, of course. You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. So let's go gain entrance to the Traveling Entertainer's Shack. And then I'll be able to end this episode. So, I thank you very much for your patience with this episode running a little long. Hello, Rasta Man. Now that I've beaten another boss, you see these things will mostly run away from me now, making it a lot easier to get these quick kills. And I went the wrong way. It's also fun in this game to just knock on some random doors. Because you pretty much just get some random stuff if you can't enter a house. And in behind the drugstore. When you play the game yourself, I'll be showing you this, but those moles sort of help out. But it's okay. I have an item for that. So, with that being said, we have now reached the Cave of Giant Step and the very first Your Sanctuary location. So, thank you very much again for tuning in to Now I'm Nothing 1983 TV and Let's Play Earthbound. Tune in Wednesday, I'll be doing another episode for you. I thank you very much. Again, if you liked what you watched, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope everybody has a great week. Cheers.